Welcome to Football Pro Predictions. In this video series I'll give you an introduction to the site, what it is designed to do and how members can use it to find football predictions, review up and coming matches and make better informed decisions. Whether you're already a member or you're considering joining, this series will show you how the platform works, where to find the key information and how to get the most value from the tools and results available. This is video 6, Fixtures and Probability Rankings. I'm doing them both together because they're very similar. As you can see, we're on the Football Pro Predictions website and we are on the fixtures page as chosen on the navigation bar. So this page is fairly simple. It shows today's fixtures, or you can see tomorrow's, the day after, etc., all the way up to several days in advance. You can preset the leagues, so you can use My Leagues, which you do on league selection. You can remove the women's leagues, remove the cups, remove any friendlies, and you can do it by predictability as well. So high predictability leagues, good predictability leagues, etc. So you can scroll down to whichever fixtures you're interested in. So if we look at the English Premier League, we can see that today Bournemouth are playing Manchester City and Chelsea are playing Tottenham. If you wish to get more information, you can click on the match and it takes you through to this page, which is more detailed statistics about the match. We can look at the season statistics, the last 25 games, their head-to-head data, or a stats grid. Head-to-head is a pop-up, as you can see. We have probabilities, we have full and half-time result. So you can see that the probability of home outcome, probability 25%, which is implied odds of 4. The actual odds is 4.75, so that gives you an 18% value. So that's on Bournemouth to beat Manchester City. Now, obviously, it's more likely that Manchester City will win that match. However, as we can see, if we can get odds of 4.75, that would give us value on that bet for Bournemouth to win, which means that they're more likely to win than 25% of the time. We can look at the goal statistics. So again, it goes down all the different types of statistics for goals. And we can see over 0.5 goals here. Home, which is Bournemouth, at home have had 83.33% goals. Away they've had 88.89%, so overall 86%. Manchester City at home have had 100%, 94.44% away, so overall of 97%. So it's highly likely that there will be a goal in the match, certainly over 90%. However, we would know that anyway. But all the way down gives you lots and lots of different statistics that you can analyse to your heart's content. Even goal timings, corners, cards. And then we have some miscellaneous, some fouls, tackles, offsides, goal kicks, that sort of thing. All very, very useful information if you'd like to put together a little bet builder for yourself. It's all very good for that kind of thing, giving you percentages and the average per match. So Bournemouth here, we can see 21.78 fouls on average at home. Go back to the fixtures list. Again, there we go. So we'll move on to probability rankings, which you can select from the navigation menu. And again, we have several days in a row of probability rankings. And we have a filters list. Now from the filters we can select which market. So we have a list of markets that can be selected. We'll stick with home win for now. We can request whether the odds are actually available from whichever bookmaker it is you have requested, and we can select value only should we wish to do that. And then it lists all of today's matches in probability order of that result happening. So we have selected home win. And as you can see, Fenerbahce women at home against, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that, is the highest probability match of the day for them to win at 90.94, which is implied odds of 1.10. The actual bookmaker odds are 1.04. So what we're saying is they will lose 1 in 10. What the bookmakers are saying is it's more like 1 in 20. So therefore that's not a good value bet at 1.04. Below it we have Hajduk Split under 19s in Croatia. 85.07 probability of winning, which is implied odds of 1.18. The actual odds are 1.22, so that does give a little bit of value. However, the probability figure on the site at the moment is quite generous. The strategies would need to be looked into further, which is what we have done in Strategy Bets, to produce profitable long-term strategies. Again, with the probability rankings, if you click on the fixture, it takes you through to the same page as we went to on Fixtures itself, so that we can see all the different statistics that go into that. Back at the probability rankings, if you wish to add a bet, you can click that to the bet tracking, which goes through to the bet tracker, which we did in video 5, and we went through that there. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward. Probability rankings fixtures basically gives you statistics and probabilities for every match of the day. In the next videos, we'll look more closely at the different areas of the site, how to read the predictions, how to review results, and how to use the information as part of your own decision-making process. Before we finish, it is important to remember that all predictions are opinions, not guarantees. Historic results, past profits, strike rates, or previous performance do not ensure future results. Betting always carries risk, and you should never bet more than you can afford to lose. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.